I'm Rita Madden. This is Madden Takeover. Welcome to my channel. Okay. Today I'll be discussing the book The Giver by Louis Lowry. Yes, the one that did have the movie. Yes, the movie is not like the book. Okay. Well, this book is a young adult fiction novel, and it is classified as a dystopian novel. But others, you could argue that it's kind of a utopian novel at the beginning, but I'm gonna go with dystopian. Okay, and this book is a children's book. It was written for children of the age of like 11 and up, but it's a very good read anyway. Whatever age you are, as long as you're over 11, maybe even 10. 10 could work too. So this book takes place in a utopian-like society where everybody is the same. Yes, everybody, literally. Like the government or the elders, whatever you want to call them, they modify everyone so that they fit into their perfect ideal of what a society would be. And nobody can make their own decisions. You can't choose what job you want. You can't choose who you're going to marry. You can't even give birth to your own child. Like, everything is figured out for you, planned out from when you're born, I guess. And nobody has a choice in the matter of anything. And they're all happy because they don't know anything else. So this book follows a kid named Jonas. He is 12. When he turns 12, he gets his job assignment. And his assignment is the most important assignment of the whole community as the receiver of memory. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, so you just go read the book and get back to me and we can talk about it. Okay. So there's some themes in this book. The first theme, I think, would be freedom of choice. Like, obviously, nobody in the book had freedom of choice, and you realize how big of a deal it is. We're grateful to have it here in America. The second theme would be individuality. Nobody in the book could be themselves. It's kind of sad. And I like me. I like me, so yeah. And another theme would be knowledge of the past, because that is a very important thing. When you get to see that when you take away someone's knowledge of the past, everybody's kind of living in ignorance, I guess, if you can say that. And I guess if we forget the past, then we're doomed to repeat it, right? So you can see that the person who holds all the memories of the past is the smartest and the wisest person that's there, because they know the past, and it's important to know the past. Okay, moving on. All right. So my reaction to this book was a positive one. I loved it. I read it in a day, not necessarily because I couldn't put it down, because I had to finish it and I didn't read it before. But it was a good book, and I loved it, and I loved the movie, even though the movie is like very different from the book. At first I thought, oh, this is a utopian society. It's a good thing. Oh, yeah, I love that they don't have to make their own decisions, because every decision that's being made for them is a good one. So what's the problem? But then I read into it more, and I don't know if I'd want to live there. No, I definitely wouldn't. But discovering that I wouldn't was a little bit rough for me, because at first I thought, hey, I would totally do that. But then they said first of all, that they got rid of all the races, and seeing that I'm black, I would be killed. That awkward moment when you realize that you can't be in that book because you'd be dead. It actually happens a lot for me, more than you'd think. Anyway, moving on. The second thing, even if I wasn't going to be killed for that, I would be killed, secondly, because of precision of language. I'm so bad with words. Man, they would kill me right and quick. Nice and fast. Just bye, Marina. Bye. Okay, I'll see you later. Alright. Another thing I liked about the book was getting to see Jonas go through his training. I loved the scenes when he was finding out what color was, and he got to see it for the first time, and he didn't know how to describe it, because, how do you describe color, Yellow is yellow. Anyway, and I loved him getting to see that for the first time because I love colors. Like, look at my nails. Come on. I love colors and I love art and I love music. And when he gets to see music, hear music for the first time, he doesn't know what it is and he gets to dance to it. And I love it. I love every second of that. I haven't really met a person who hasn't liked this book. I guess there are people out there, but I'm not really gonna focus on them. But I asked my friend what she thought about the book, and she read it back in high school. And she said that she thought it was wonderful and that she loved it. That's a direct quote. She loved it. It was different from any other book she ever read because I guess this was her first dystopian society book. And the ending for her was surprising, which I understand. I kind of knew it was going to happen because I watched the movie first, and so I kind of knew he was going to make it. But yeah, everybody else who didn't was very surprised by it, and I get that. And she enjoyed it. She enjoyed the ending, and some people say that this book is actually the first dystopian YA book, which is exciting because after The Giver came a long list of others, like the ones that we know about, like Divergent and The Hunger Games, and that new one, The Fifth Wave, that's coming out. Or if you read more dystopian books like me, anyway, so yeah, this book kind of set the tone to it, and people started seeing, hey, this would be fun. Here we are today with the most popular things in the social media being these books. So yeah, book review. Read The Giver. It's a good book. Pick it up. Um, I'll see you next week, and I'll be talking about The Hunger Games. Tune in. I won't go into it now, but I read a lot of dystopian books. They're great. Just read them.